women love gangsters and gays. An upstanding man, they'll call a faggot. Oh, he gay. But a gay nigga, she'll make her best friend, her boy, and won't never shame him for being gay. And to bring the gay around her kid.
You ever heard of a lavender?
I ain't never heard it. No, that's some new shit.
It is new. A lavender relationship is where a female be like, you know what, I'm tired of my nigga cheating on me. I'm finna be in a relationship with a whole gay dude, and I'm gonna accept the fact.
That must be these hoes out here. I ain't never heard that before.
It's new. Fact.
That's perversion. Because whatever you lay down with, you pick up.
Yep.
Whatever you allow into your house, it deposits those spirits in the house. So if you got a gay man coming into your house, when he leaves behind a gay spirit that hovers and lurks and waits for an opportunity to attach itself to something. So check this out. Most young boys, mother allow them to have a young boy over there. Door closed in there. Nigga, ain't no door closed in my house. Okay, what y'all doing there? Nigga, when I got kids around, I watch everything.
Yeah.
Because, nigga, I know children. This kid been taught something. That kid been taught something. Where they spread it when they get together with no parental supervision.
Yeah.
So, nigga, I watch children. So, nigga, I watch what kind of mama this nigga is. Nigga, if he got a hoe mama, he gonna be a hoe too. Man or woman kind of hoe. Yeah. He just gonna be sexual. Mm-hmm. Because he's impulsive. He don't have the brain capacity.
I sent a clip of Charleston White, and I find it and put it in there, saying that black women, you know, Keshias, I'm pretty sure he's talking about, only mess with Gangstas and reading Rainbow, right? And it comes off that way, you know. I seen Average Unplugged discovering lavender marriages. I think a few months ago, I think I just did a short on it. I'm like, wow. But it's something that I've been hip to. If you don't know what lavender marriage is, it's basically when a woman gets with a guy that go both ways, okay? Hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, okay? So my thing is this. I kind of been telling people, like, I learned this girl I used to work with about 10 years ago put me hip. And I say this all the time. She put me hip on, you know, a lot of the females really dealing with the girls. They homegirls. And, you know, I think a lot of people ain't really hip that a lot of these females are really horn dogs. A lot of these weak females are more sexual, hypersexual horn dogs more than guys are. And, you know, the younger generation, like when we was coming up, we didn't understand that. You know, we didn't understand. It was swept under the rug how much of horn dogs women really were, how much, you know, assaulting, you know, SA that they were doing to younger men, teenage girls, older women. Go listen to the story D-Ray had. All this is swept up under the rug, right? But they're very hypersexual. Women are very hypersexual. This is why they will almost sleep with anything. They put that on guys, but they almost sleep with anything. I remember I heard a woman say when I was younger, something about, I don't know why I slept with him. I don't know. She was talking to another one. I'm just like, when you get older, a lot of this stuff start making sense. You know, it's like you got numbers, but now you got pluses, minuses, multiplications that make it make sense, right? And, but for the most part, it's true. It's true. I remember I heard a woman say that when they asked, real talk, this real shit, dog. And they asked a woman, her friends, they was debating with other females, would you rather your son be on the backdooria side or be a player or have a lot of women? And she said, I'd rather my son be on the backdooria side. And proceeds to probably mess with a bunch of men that are womanizers and had a bunch. And that's why I said, man, this is why it's a very tough pill to swallow to allow women to raise your children, males or females, because they're very disingenuous. They'll say something like that, but they'll go deal with a dude with a bunch of women. And when they can't conquer that man, or their vagina ain't as good as enough, or they're not good enough to conquer that man, then they want to be done with that man. Simple as that. That's why they go after the players and shit. Ain't even the gangsters. They love a build-a-bear ass nigga. They talking about, well, I don't build no nigga. They love a build-a-bear ass nigga. They love a dude at the bottom. It's a fact. They love a dude at the bottom of the map. Because then it makes them feel superior. It makes them feel like the moral character. I've seen very bright women with bright futures deal with thieves, scammers. And also, they were thieves and scammers, and then, you know, but they didn't look at themselves as thieves and scammers. They still looked at themselves as better as the thieves and scammers, even though they was on the thieves and scammers time. Oh, I'm just doing this for money, or I'm just doing this because you talk. No, you're a thief and a scammer. Women are very disingenuous about who they are, you know, and, you know, how they really moving and grooving. I've said this stuff before, you know, and it's very unfortunate, right? But in general, he's right. I've seen women that's going to be scholars deal with, you know, Pookies and Ray Rays, Octavius is scammers. You know, I've seen growing up, I've seen some of my friends' parents, their daddy sell dope, and we didn't even know the mama was smart as shit. The mama was very smart. Very smart, but the daddy sold dope. And they were a match made in heaven. So we've been living in an interesting time, and they were all black. Everybody I'm speaking of is black. And once you have a mindset where you don't want to be on that trajectory, you really get shamed out the community. That's why when they sit there and they talk about black men, they only talk about the Pookies and Ray Rays because they don't really give the regular black guys, productive black guys. They really don't even want the athletes and the entertainers. They don't want the athletes. Ain't really. Every now and again you get a Karan Butler or a Derek Coleman. If you don't know, go look up their stories. Most athletes, especially in today's, they just regular productive people like us. Most businessmen ain't really gangster. I did the video about a year ago talking about when women was talking about the Christian dating coach was talking about women wanting a reformed Pookie. They love the Gangstas, you know, and they love a backdooria dude, a Reed Rainbow dude. You know, that's a bomb. But then again, when it comes to productive men, they want to shame you when you say, oh, no, I'm good. Or you date white women. If you see white women, he gay. It's like, okay. Brad sleep with white women all the time. But y'all lust after Brad on the low, or y'all overted with it. You know, and that's just what it is. So I really don't really understand. I understand it. Let me not say lie and say that. But you know, when they talk, you know, how are you gonna shame people that's not there? That's why I let the message really roll off, because they ain't talk about me. Oh, they bums and they create broken homes, and nah, men can't create no broken home. Very few men can. You know, women deciding to keep babies, and most women decide to have babies and run off and weaponize. They never talk about that. But if they want to have it where the Reed and Rainbow men and the black women had a community, it's been like that. It's been like that. We ain't tripping. We not fighting for that community back. And I heard a dude say, well, you know, black men are weak for not fighting for their community. And nah, bro, I got one life to live, bro. I'm not fighting a battle that's been going on longer than y'all know. As soon as we got out of slavery, they went to go fight to sleep with Brad. A lot of black women did. I'm all for black love and being with black women that's on the same trajectory as you, but I'm also for brothers done enough. I'm not building no bridges. I'm not telling brothers to build a bridge or you should be better. Because I already know the guys that I'm speaking to, they already doing better. They already, you know, I got guys that's going to, got jobs, got businesses, got careers, going to school. Bunch of young boys, you know, I know that follow me. They got getting their degrees, bro. Or got them. Talk to these brothers all the time. Brothers with businesses, real occupations. You know, very, very affluent brothers out here. So I already know my message ain't for, you know, my demographic ain't, you know, usually we ain't even talking about guys that ain't trying to be productive, that are or aren't productive. And if they not productive, they just fell off for a minute and they gonna bounce back quicker than the dribble. So when y'all sit here and shame, you know, and then when, you know, that message doesn't apply, it flies and it doesn't apply, you know, and then it's like, oh, you date outside your race, or, you know, you moved out the hood and you think you better than people. I mean, I don't think I'm better than nobody. I just don't want to be in that bullshit. You know? That's just what it is. You got time for people no more, man. That shame me. Like, why would I be shamed by somebody at the bottom of the barrel, bro? Wouldn't do it. You know, they can get all their backdoor homies to talking about they can marry each other. They can do whatever. They can destroy whatever they want to call that rap community or black community. I'm not tripping. You could destroy it, bro. I don't care. My message is, hey, get with people who like-minded like you and build your own community. Start off with your household. Build your own community. And I mentor, I look out for young people all the time. Had conversations with them. You know, do you reach them? I'll tell you this, you can't reach the young women. You can reach a few guys, you know, and they very, you know, it's hard to reach the women. It's hard. You can't even save the young women. It's a bunch of brothers that's trying to save their daughters and can't save them. But, yeah, we ain't really tripping on none of that. We not tripping. If y'all want to gang up and y'all, I mean, cool, y'all got it. You know, I did another video y'all see where, you know, black women feel like we're attacking them by saying our preference is not an attack. It's not an attack, bro. Like, okay, if I only want to deal with a woman that ain't ghetto, that don't show her ass, who speak nice, you know, who's more submissive, why is that bothering you? I don't understand why that bothers you. If you don't fit the bill, I'm cool. Even like a woman saying, well, you ain't my type, cool. As soon as I come to a woman and I'm talking to a woman, right? I don't even got to talk to her. I can feel the energy of a certain, most people, I can feel their energy, their spirit. When I see, you know, the spirit is uncomfortable or the energy is weird, I'm cool. If I'm talking to a young lady and it's, you know, it ain't reciprocated, I fall back. I'm not selling myself to nobody. I'm not begging you to stay. I'm not begging you to be with me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. But y'all can say all y'all want to. Y'all can shame the Pookies don't care about reputation. If they did, they'd care about being Pookies. They'd care about, you know, selling dope. They'll care about credit scores. They'll care about community. All the people that they speaking on and trying to attack, it ain't got nothing to do with my demographic of people that I speak to. It doesn't. We're productive, man. We legitimately productive. So all that, you know, y'all gotta be cool. I mean, whoever you speaking to, look at y'all community. Black women ain't outperforming black men. You can believe that all you want to. If that's the case, then why they always begging us for money? Why you worry about, if y'all are thriving together, then why y'all worry about what we doing? That's a great question. Dudes go overseas, y'all worry about what we doing. Like, you know? That's a great question. That's what I don't understand. If y'all thriving, y'all, you know, gay men are doing better than ever. Black women doing better. What y'all worry about what we need to be doing for? We don't need to do nothing. If historically you read a book, we built communities while they fought to be with Brad. Like, real talk. They fought to work with Brad, to marry Brad. A lot of the brothers fought for let them join the right to fight for, you know, to end segregation, to have desegregation. We fought for that right. And what did they do? They fought to be with a Brad. They fought harder for same-sex marriages. The only time they fight for your black ass is an injustice if you get a knee put in your ass in the street, or you get a hot bullet or a baton to the head like Rodney King. You notice that we always fought for when we in turmoil, when we get abused, when we go into the upper room or close to it. That's the only time we get fought for. We already understand that as black men. And my simple message is this. It's not, I would love to see black love. But my simple message is just, brothers got to work together, man, and stop seeing each other as enemy. We can't do nothing else. If us brothers don't stick together, like-minded, get money together, and work together, and move and groove together, then, you know, ain't nothing else possible. So I suggest the same black women that feel this way, They feel this way where, you know, they're thriving and doing so much better than us. The same ones that feel that way as the gay man is their companion and all that type of stuff. Hey man, y'all knock it out the park. Y'all go build successful communities. I wish y'all nothing but the worst. But my message is for brothers to get money together and work together and build together, not beef with each other. That's my primary message. And until that continues to happen and that growth continues to go in the right direction, ain't nothing else to talk about. So black men has done enough to try to, you know, took enough abuse, been stepfathers more than any other man, has fought for liberation of our women. We've took a lot of backlash. We've took a lot of slander on the television. I mean, if Brad ain't slandering us, Small Hat Brad ain't slandering us, if it ain't a Maria Hector slandering us, it's our own women slandering us. Even though many brothers gave Oprah help Oprah out, she funded multiple documentaries. She was putting on 9 black people above the brothers and slandering and had so much vitriol for the brothers. I was there in the 90s. So we definitely understand it. So, you know, y'all have a good time. We got to work on what we got going on and building. We not trying to convert no pookies to productive black men. We networking with productive black men, getting money together and creating a strong network. That's it. Peace.